Hello everyone and welcome back to my Beyond the Gates 24 official YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Dani processed Chelsea's decision to stop modeling while Naomi and Kat make plans for their coming moves. Bill thinks Naomi taking the action is an attempt to repair their relationship while Haley demands Naomi explain herself. Plus, Smitty learns Martin is sabotaging his job quest. At the country club, Dani was stunned when Chelsea blazoned she was quitting modeling. Assuming it was a joke, Dani claimed she couldn't give up her career on a vagrancy. Chelsea explained that she and Kat had formerly negotiated deals, but she was hysterical to tell her mama. Dani indicted her of chastising her, but Chelsea said she had simply grown into a different passion. Dani tore up Chelsea's fashion show contract before downing a drink and telling her she was off the hook. Dani flashed back how she had fought with her mama over modeling before getting a top model herself before she met Bill. Chelsea told her mama that she'd always be thankful for her guidance. They hugged, and Nicole, watching from a distance, smiled. After Dani left, Nicole told Chelsea to be patient with her mama. Latterly, Dani returned home and wondered if she had pushed Chelsea into modeling to reclaim what she had lost. She goggled at an old magazine cover of herself, drinking as she lamented her history. Nicole walked in as she blubbed. Meanwhile, at Orphe Jeans, Haley possessed Jacob, praising his creation and asking how to mend the rift between Naomi and Bill. Jacob refused to get involved, reminding her that Naomi wouldn't let go of her wrathfulness. At Bill's office, Naomi presented her case, which Bill dismissed as flimsy. She argued that discovery would reveal ruinous substantiation, but he claimed they could settle it amicably. She indicted him of guarding his nethermost line over victims, and he indicted her of using the case for vengeance. Naomi said, "I'll see you in court," and stormed out as Bill chortled. Latterly, Tomas met Kat at Orphe Jeans, venting about the action. He bothered it could sink the establishment but didn't watch about Mike going down. Kat allowed. It was entertaining that Naomi was leading the charge. Their discussion turned kittenish, but Kat dodged the content. Bill surprised Haley by coming home beforehand. Still, the mood changed when he revealed Naomi was suing him. Haley said the contended victims had no way mentioned anything to her. Bill wasn't sure Mike was innocent, but he was sure the case wouldn't make it to trial. He respected Naomi's strategic approach. He indeed allowed. It might be her way of reconnecting with him. Mike called, and Haley snappily rushed out. Chelsea latterly met Kat at the country club, and Chelsea said she'd told Dani about her decision to leave modeling. Kat was impressed. Still, she wanted to talk about Naomi suing Bill's establishment, Tomas' response to the action, and Eva's coyness with him. Chelsea told her not to pursue Tomas unless it was truly worth it. He was surprised to hear Haley was trying to play interceder. Naomi smiled as she told him about serving Bill the action. She admitted that their argument nearly made her miss her pater. Jacob told her there was no shame in handing the case to another counsel. He stepped down, and Haley stormed in. She demanded to know what Naomi allowed. She was doing. At home, Martin told Smitty that he'd only mentioned his presidential intentions to many people. Smitty said they weren't communicating well and bothered about the impact a crusade would have on their kiddies. Martin claimed he wasn't undervaluing anything. Still, Smitty refused to plump him. Latterly, at Orphe Jeans, Martin spotted Evan, the man who had told him about Smitty's job stalking, and snappily hid behind a menu. Smitty gestured Evan over, and Evan incontinently offered Smitty a job. Evan also revealed that Martin had formally declined the position on his behalf. Diego Sanchez has been having an affair with Vanessa McBride while Vanessa seems to be trapped in a loveless marriage to Doug McBride. Diego seems to be wanting further than just an affair, and is getting jealous of Vanessa. Diego's recent jest indicates that he wants Vanessa for himself, but Vanessa only seems to want to have sexual relations with him and nothing differently. Her reasons for staying wedded to Doug remain unknown, but maybe it's fiscal or because of their binary children. Diego seems to want further than Vanessa is willing to give him. His covetousness of her recent hassle with Joey Armstrong was veritably apparent when it was simply a business occasion as far as Vanessa knows. Vanessa set Diego straight, but Diego still seems to want Vanessa's full attention at all times. Diego would start to come more hung up with Vanessa as she continues to spend further time with Joey. He'd soon start to prompt her to leave her hubby, as he wants her for himself. Vanessa doesn't feel interested in ending her marriage and just enjoys having coitus with Diego. Diego would be falling deeply in love with Vanessa and would start following her far and wide. Men that cross her path would soon start to get hurt or have unfortunate accidents. Starting to take note of Diego's compulsive jest, and realizing that he could be going after people close to her, Vanessa would call effects off with Diego. Diego, of course, wouldn't stand for this, and would tell Vanessa that he wouldn't let her go. Diego might indeed attack Doug and let him know about his affair with his woman. Vanessa would find herself in grave peril at this point. Now that Diego is deranged, Vanessa would sweat for her life. She'd always be followed, admit ceaseless phone calls, and transferred hanging dispatches. Diego would not be suitable to let go of his preoccupation and continuously go after Vanessa. Would Vanessa survive if Diego initiated a deadly attack? Will Diego grow more hung up with Vanessa? Do you suppose that Diego's preoccupation with Vanessa will turn deadly? Will Vanessa survive if Diego turns to murder when she breaks effects off with him? Why does it feel like every time Willow walks in on Drew talking to anybody differently in Port Charles, she deliberately unhears the awful thing that Drew says to the other person? On top of that, she generally defends him. And while Nina makes good arguments for why she shouldn't move by with Drew right now, Willow's going to do it anyway. The woman relishes making bad choices. Veritably important looking forward to Naomi taking on the action against the attorney at Bill's establishment. Mike Davis sounds like a sleaze, and, to this day, one of our favorite scenes is when Bill and Naomi go head-to-head over what Bill did to their family. Ashley and Derek. Ashley and Derek are sweet, and there are rudiments of drama because of Andre's ever-loving presence. But these two could use a little further oomph. It'll help make the love triangle a little lower one-sided. The triangular equation that does have eventuality is Ashley, Andre, and Dani. Right now, Andre and Dani are fire. Sharon and Phyllis don't have to be stylish kids, their implicit fellowship is the element that we hope continues to develop post-kidnapping. It's fun, and together, they could rule the world. Sharon and Nick eventually brought up their passions, and Nick decided to push Sharon to see Noah and take Faith with her. It felt a lot like they demurred the can down the road a little bit. What are they staying for? Yes, Sharon has mending to do, but it would also be nice if these two helped heal each other. This discussion was a long time coming. Poppy had no idea where her son was. She sure was in captivity. The entire time, Luna was under house arrest at Bill's. Once Poppy eventually caught up with her double-killer son, the two had it out, unleashing pent-up passions. And it all crowned with Poppy disowning Luna after Luna tried a limp, let's launch over fresh offer. Poppy had other ideas and wanted nothing to do with Luna again. Sheila calls her reigns of terror issues in my history. This was how Sheila added up her notorious crimes when talking to Luna. It was unthinkable. It's like the more that time passes, the further her felonious history doesn't matter. Make no bones about it. Both Sheila and Luna were murderous in the history and could be again in the future.